Hey, if you're moving to Nashville, I know you want to know about all the best places to live in Nashville. Well, if you watch my show for any length of time, you've seen some of the best places that I've got to show you in and around the entire Nashville area. Today, I've got a disagreement. Nichecom named the place we're going to visit today as the #1 place, and it's just wrong. Join me, I'll tell you why. Don't get me wrong, I love the area that I'm in. It's just not where I would think most people want to invest their money or to live full time rather than a short time period. Let's go back. In last week's show, we talked about the 5 best areas to live in and around the Nashville area, according to niche.com. Now, you know, as a realtor, I cannot tell you what the best place to live is because it's all subjective anyway. The best place for you is the best place for you. And that's why we need a conversation about what you want when you're moving into a new area, whether you have a family, where you want to go to work, the things you like to do. The best place for you is not necessarily the best place for the other 15 people or other families that I've helped. But niche.com named 5 different areas of town that they said were the best areas to move to, and their #1 place was Elliston Place. Now, I happen to be here in Elliston Place, and I'm going to show you all around Elliston Place today, but it is not, I just don't think most people would agree that this is the best place for most people. But it's a fabulous place to come visit. I'm here at Centennial Park. Can't wait to show you a little about it. It's beautiful. The restaurants, the music, the accessibility to Vanderbilt and to the hospitals and to downtown and to further out, stupendous. But there's really very little living space, lots of apartments and some very, very expensive condominiums. But for the most people, I just don't see it as the #1 spot. You tell me what you think. If you're new to the show, I'm Susan Thetford with Nashville Redefined and Parks Realty. I've been a native Nashvilleian my entire life. That's what that means, native Nashvilleian, and a realtor for over 30 years. People reach out to me daily, asking me all kinds of questions about Nashville and moving here to Nashville area. So I'd love to share that with you. Feel free, call me, text, do whatever it takes. Get back to me. Let me know how I can help you in your move to Nashville. So let's take a look around. Here I am at Centennial Park. So let's talk about Ellliston Place. It's really just a little wedge between West End Avenue before it turns into Broadway, which takes you right into downtown, and a little wedge that takes you off of that a little bit over toward the Church Street area. It's across the street from Vanderbilt campus. It is right here at the Centennial Park area. Centennial Park, I'll show you around a little bit. It is very close to the hospital right here, less than a block away. It's convenient to everything. Now, old Nashville knew it. When I was growing up, it was a place for a lot of music venues, Elliston Place Soda Shop, a lot of memorabilia that we as native Nashvilleians remember well. Actually, I just can't tell you how many times. There's some great places, Rotiers, hamburgers, so many great things. Now, I'm standing here at Centennial Park. Centennial Park is the jewel right here on West End. It was dedicated to the city at our centennial, thus called Centennial Park. It is the only replica, the best replica of the Parthenon in Greece, and it was designed and rebuilt after the centennial to stand the test of time. Let me show you around a little bit. So I think I've really figured out what the real issue is. When a non-local person is trying to name areas and developments or parts of old Nashville especially, they really don't know what to name it. Elliston Place, as niche.com called it, is the #1 spot. Elliston Place really is a tiny street that's very, very commercial. And there's a lot of apartments there because it's very close to the downtown area. Elliston Place takes you right over to Charlotte, to Broadway. I'll show you on the maps. I think what they really meant was the niche between where Hillsborough Road becomes 21st before it gets to Broadway, and then where Harding Road becomes West End before it gets to Broadway and they merge. It can be complicated. And one of the things about Nashville is this: our roads change names several times depending on what area you are in. But I believe what they're really referred to was the entire Vanderbilt, Hillsborough area as being a top place to live. And I don't disagree with them. It's a wonderful place to live if we're widening that area out and that kind of thought process out a little bit. So it still is right here at the Vanderbilt Hospital. It's very close to other hospital, as I mentioned, on the other side over by Centennial Park. It's typically older homes, wider streets, many with sidewalks, not typically updated the way an awful lot of people want, at an affordable price range. It is smaller lots, but it's a great spot. So I'll take you on a quick tour of a couple, and then I'm going to show you 2 homes that are currently available. As you will see from many of the other conversations that we've had already, there is very little on the market. Here I'm driving south on 21st Avenue, which becomes Hillsborough Road. We're on the other side of that deep rectangle that I'm widening the Elliston Place out area to show you. Mostly boutiques, restaurants, what you find up and down 21st Avenue. And then what you're seeing here is Blakemore, which takes us between West End and 21st Avenue. This is Vanderbilt campus, the Vanderbilt hospitals down that direction, soccer fields, all the things with the campus. And what you're going to find is mostly condominiums. A lot of residents own their places here. And then the single family homes are on the older sections on either side off of these main streets. Mostly updated to a minimum. Not affordable. And that's one of the things about Nichecom that kind of surprises me as to why they think this is one of the top ones. Not much housing. So what can you buy for $365,000 in Elliston Place? This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condominium. Now, most of the newer buildings are going to have a lot of really nice amenities of the common areas. As you saw, there's the rec room and the rec center and the pool and security doors. The units are small. This one is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 700 square feet, and but it's only 1-minute walk to Vanderbilt campus. So it's perfect for an investor or student, nurse or resident, anyone who needs to get downtown to those hospitals quickly. Let's take a look at another opportunity for living in the Elliston Place area. This is a 1930s totally renovated home situated on approximately 1/4 acre. It is inside of that 21st Avenue West End golden triangle that I have extended what Niche.com called the Elliston Place area to Elliston Vanderbilt. This is on the market for $1.5 million. It's actually under contract now. But what a beautiful, gracious renovation they have done to a 30s bungalow. Now, don't get me wrong. Centennial Park is a lovely place to come visit. And if I was a young college student or early 20s, new career person, and needed to be in a really hip, kind of cool area, close to downtown, close to all the things you want to do, the music venues, run in Centennial Park every day, along with the ducks and around the water, be here at Centennial Park, go into the bars, restaurants, close to everything, get to the hockey games, get to where you wanted to be, and that was part of my life, then this would be the perfect spot in and around the Centennial Park, Elliston Park area. But I still think it's best for someone to come visit on a really regular basis. But as far as the best places to live in Nashville, I think almost whoever you are, there might be some better choices. If you agree with me, keep watching this channel. If you want to know some more stats, watch some of these other videos. Till then, I'm Susan Thetford with Parks Properties. Look forward to helping you move to Nashville. Until next week, be blessed. Hey, YouTube thinks that one of these 2 shows is perfect for you right now.